Hello friends, and welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. This is Minus Max welcoming you once again to Heather Valley with Sean Redburne. Now in the previous episode, Sean went toe-to-toe with the skeletal juggernaut and didn't fare too well. He had his throat slit open and all sorts of fun stuff. He eventually fled, ran through 2 buildings, hopped into a beetle that still ran, and ran over the skeletal juggernaut to kill it. The beetle's not in very good shape. It's leaking gasoline. It probably won't run again. Sean has since been trying to recover his health. And so, his throat still badly injured, his head always feeling cool and lightheaded. He's probably going to spend a bit of time reading, just to study up. He is at the moment tired and full, so we're going to see if we can get some rest. Are we? Okay, maybe we should see about using some bandages. Not mine, no. We must still be wielding our pickaxe. Antibiotics, no. Yep, we're actually going to eat a multivitamin. Just seems like a good thing to do. What do we have for medical? North, okay. Marijuana, multivitamin. Okay, hang on. Let's go get then. Aspirin. Inhaler. Bleach. Detergent. Multivitamin. Bottle of hydrogen peroxide. And some more bottles of hydrogen peroxide. An antiseptic. Yeah, okay, we should be pretty good. I just don't think we have any bandages. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's come down here. Activate our hydrogen peroxide. Applying it to our head. We'll apply the makeshift bandage to the left arm and the regular bandage to the head. Just because we need that head to heal up. Before we go to sleep. No, don't set an alarm. Just try to get some sleep. You are tired. There we go. Bandage wounds on the right arm and torso healed. Okay. I see this torso has reached full health again. That's excellent. Left arm is recovering swiftly. Right arm is fully recovered. Disinfected wounds on the torso healed. Oh, that's right. It was disinfected. Okay. The left leg is fully healed. His right leg is fully healed. His head is back in the yellow. That's excellent. And he feels well rested and wakes up at just half an hour before midnight. Sean crawls out of bed, quite hungry, rather thirsty. Let's see, what does he have? He has a bunch of old butter to eat. How about to drink? Right, we have a bunch of clean water here, so we're going to have a drink and have a second drink. I guess we're just going to eat some butter right out of the package. We are currently satisfied. That's going to have to work. Alright, wielding his pickaxe, then descends And I actually didn't try to walk away from the staircase this time. That's shocking. Okay, we're still digging here. We go. Digging at the pavement. How is our... yeah, we're at normal. Working on his defenses. He is now very hungry again, so once we're done this, we're going to go take a food break. And maybe grab a package of butter. Oh, except every time we pick things up, it does terrible things to their shelf life. So it seems like it's better just to leave things where they are. Oops. Eat. Not exactly. Eat. Butter. Butter. Yes, I know. It's making us more thirsty. We're going to come down here, have a drink, have a drink. Yeah, we could stand one more. There we go. Just gonna wait for daylight. No, don't step into the broken window. Yeah, it's taking about half an hour to get through each chunk of pavement. On the bright side, we have lots of rocks and rebar now. And like that, it is light out. So we're just going to grab all of this, haul it up here, closer to the fence. Just check out what's left of the beetle here. See how bad it is. Glass shards. Yeah, tank is draining. It's empty. Yeah. Basically destroyed it. The engine's still in good shape, so if we could fix that up, we could get it going again. What is our mechanics at? 1. Okay. So it's probably not happening anytime soon. We're wanting to go... See, this part will be easier because all we have to do is dig here. What do we have? An equal 5 space. So right from here. Right? No. One more out. Right next to this cottonwood tree. And right through these walls. Okay. Strike. Oh, we can break it down. Okay, let's see what this looks like. What does this give us? Bricks. Excellent. Okay, we could use those. Now, are we strong enough to move this? No, it's too heavy for us to budge. So let's stop trying to budge it. Alternatively, is it possible to deconstruct? You cannot deconstruct this. Can we mine it? You can't mine it. That is an issue. And so, once again, hungry and not looking forward to eating some aging room temperature butter. Sean retreats back up here to the boiler room, sits down, and resumes reading more about first aid. He is starting to feel better, but he's now very hungry again. Stop reading, and he is starting to get tired, but it's just early in the morning. I don't want him to sleep all day. I'm going to try and read just until about 1 p.m. I don't mind him being awake because of his albinism at night. He's less bothered being in the dark. He's getting thirsty. Maybe we'll be able to actually get him up to level 2 first aid. That would be excellent. Maybe we'll just go for that. He's feverishly studying this book, fighting against his dyslexia, trying to learn everything he can so that he can recover from these injuries. He's getting very hungry, very thirsty. Come on, almost there. There we go. Have a drink. Have a drink. And have a drink. And one more for good measure. Maybe just one more. There we go. Now, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. No. Hang on. Let's again apply the hydrogen peroxide to his head. Yes. And the bandage. There. His left arm fully healed. He lies down and falls asleep by 4. His left arm is fully healed. Literally just his head. Very hungry. Nine 30. 10. If he makes it to midnight, he'll have been asleep for 8 hours. There we are. So I slept for about 9.5 hours. Slowly feeling better. Heats up some more of his butter. And seeing as it's still dark out, I can't read anymore. Oops. He returns to his work on digging up the road. He's feeling a little chilly on his head and arms, but that's okay. What do we have on? Nothing. Nothing on the arms. And the head, just the football helmet. His t-shirt is quite damaged. May need to find a jacket of some kind. It's making a lot of sound doing this, so it's a good thing we cleared out all the zombies from this area first. He's getting quite hungry. It's almost morning though. So we're just going to go for one more, just to take us to dawn. There we are. Just like that. We're going to haul those away. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything he can really... Ooh, he could make some pine needle tea. Don't you need heat for that? Oh, the hot plate has charges, okay. Give him some vitamin C. Just have a bunch of pumpkins that need eating. Has some of the butter gone bad? Yep. A lot of the butter's gone bad. So we're just going to grab it. Throw it in here. Nope. Plastic canteen filthy. That's fine. Where's the bad butter? I know. Let's filter for rotten. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, at least he can stop eating so much butter. Gonna eat that orange. Gonna eat a couple pumpkins. Pretty miserable to eat plain, but... Okay. And so, once more, he delves back into his book on first aid. He has learned the importance of this knowledge. And as he's reading, his head is still recovering due to the bandaging and antiseptic we've applied. He is once again feeling tired. All that breaking up of the pavement is quite exhausting for him. Which isn't a bad thing, because he heals faster while sleeping, so tiring him out is actually helping him recover quickly. Stop reading. Let's eat. Guess some of that other butter went bad. Have a couple brownies, maybe. They're not going to be the best for him, but oop, we ate too much. Can we do this without puking? Nope. Now we're very hungry again. That's... Okay, one brownie was enough. Still haven't gotten used to that. Mop up the puke, drop off the mop. How are we doing? Pour and pour, disinfectant and bandage. Excellent. Read. Very hungry again. Let's eat one brownie. Seems to have been satisfied. We're just gonna have a drink of water. Okay, that worked. Didn't seem to have taken long for that to disappear, though. So let's have another drink. Hydrated and very hungry. So let's have a bit of butter. Now let's see. It says the food level up here, but a lot of the times I find if I exit it, it's not accurate. Okay. Okay. Seven. Oh, still hungry. 9, 10. Still. Okay. Let's check. Disinfected and bandage is now very poor. So we are going to apply them again. This will help improve his first aid just a little bit further as well. So yeah, now 51%. Starts trying to go to sleep. It's not. He fell asleep by 5:30, so that's good. Slowly getting him on a more normal sleep schedule. We will have to go back to hunting zombies because we need more exploration room. We need more scavenging to do. While we wait for our farm to grow. There we go. Just watching his head's health, it's finally up to another half hash mark. Alright. He's quite hungry and thirsty, so we're going to start by just having some water. If we check this, examine. It's only got 6 left. Okay. Sounds like it's raining. Should go check our jugs. No. 60 liters of water. Excellent, excellent. Both of them are full. Okay, so we can just stack them up. Excellent. Okay, so let's come back in. Do we still have water in here? 60 liters of water. Okay. Okay. Well, there's no sense in leaving them out here to fill when they're already full. So we're going to shift Okay, let's take down the funnels then. We'll leave the... oh, we still have the filter on. That's what the problem is. Two, and... where's the third? Okay, now we'll just drag all of them. So we should be able to look. Contains 240, yeah. Lots and lots of water, okay. No problems there. So what we should do is shift some... do we have planks here? Where are our planks? There they are. Into there. Let's put about 5, I guess. Let's just see. Lighters 0. 0. How about matches? Matchbook with only 3. That's the one we're going to want first. There we are. What? Okay. Hang on, if there's any spills in there, there's nothing to mop nearby. Okay, well maybe it burned up then. The jam or whatever it was that we'd thrown in there. Okay. Food. We're definitely going to need clean water. You can't see to craft. Fine. Okay, so we could only make the pine needle tea with clean water? Oh no. We only have 6 pine boughs. Okay. Well, you know what? Oh, it's gonna raise our cooking by doing it. Which means there's a good chance we might fail. We're gonna try it. Got lots of water. Come on. Okay. We're destroying the pine boughs and losing progress. Ah, we finished it. And memorized the recipe. Good. Pour it into the thermos right beneath us, please. And we'll just go throw that thermos there into the food. What else can we make? Cooking on a budget. Oh, so we haven't memorized how to make fruit jam yet. And we can make it out of our pumpkins, so we're going to make some. Yep, use up another pumpkin. It is a worthy sacrifice for the cause. Destroy the sugar. And destroy the sugar, okay. Well, at least it's only 10 sugar at a time. Oh, another pumpkin. Memorize the recipe for fruit jam. Okay, pour it into... just a regular sized glass jar. Is it going to be at the bottom then? Glass jar of fruit jam, fresh. Excellent, okay. Cheese pizza. Our cooking actually went up. Yes, our skill in cooking increased to 2. Oh, that's excellent. Vegetable pizza using our dehydrated vegetables or pumpkins. Well, you know what? We're going to try and make this. But it would use all of our flour. That's... maybe not. Yeah. Bread would use up our flour as well. Don't have a lot of it. This would use up some of the butter. So use up a lot of the butter, but we'll use rotten ingredients. Okay, we'll try it just with 3. Then we're going to throw that rotten stuff into the fire. Pour it into a container. A glass jar. Should be able to see glass jar of ghee. There we go. Rotten. There it is. Oop. Let's turn off that. Now, we're after drinks. Clean water. That's what we originally started doing this for. So batch 20. Pour into a container. Okay, we cannot pour it directly into that container. So we're going to have to do it... Do we have any gallon jugs? Yeah, right underneath us. Pour into a container. Gallon jug. And we're just going to batch up another 20. Just so we have more. And once more should do plenty. Gallon jug of clean water. And one more gallon jug, which should be completely filled. Now, if we grab all of those... we should be able to come here and go unload gallon jug of clean water into the adjacent keg. There we are. If we examine it, it's only 6% full. It can hold so much water. That is great. Okay. We still have fire, but we are very hungry. So let's see, what do we have to eat that we've made? What did we make? We made some jelly. We made some... Okay, so let's actually make a meal then. Not the vegetable pizza. Not the pumpkin seeds. Hamburger helper. There we go. And it's not a recipe we know, so perfect. Lots of raw spaghetti pasta, sure. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, and there it's on the table. I'm gonna lean over and heat that up. We're still very hungry. Let's... now we're full. Okay. But not over full. That's important. Okay, now let's examine the... no. Let's see here. For between less than 3 hours to more than 6. Okay, so we could... if we drop our killing jugs... we could do... I wonder if it'd be worth it to make a bunch of broth and then some soup. Shelf life of 6 days. What would we be using to make the broth? Pumpkin, perhaps? Pumpkin or raw potato. Seasoning. Okay, so we'll make 4. What do we have a lot of? Let's use the seasoned salt. Oh no, the soy sauce. Got lots of water to use. We messed up, okay. Lost some soy sauce and water. We have lots of water. Destroyed the water. That's okay. Use more. We lost some pumpkins. Ooh, that's more of a problem. Okay, we managed to complete it this time. Pour it into a container. Gallon jugs. Okay. We only made enough to fill 1 gallon jug. Take it. And what do we have here? If we check our inventory, we have exactly 4 broth. That's not a lot. Okay, so if we go find component broth, we can make vegetable soup, which will make 1 portion each. And we would use up our remaining pumpkin and our remaining potato to do so. So first we're going to use raw the fast noodles, and we'll use up the pumpkin. See if we can complete it. Pour it into a container. A thermos, please. And repeat it. Vegetable soup. Some more fast noodles. And our potato, obviously. Pour it into a container. Should have a thermos of vegetable soup. Okay, so now we're just going to grab that thermos and take it with us. And since... okay, we don't need to be carrying around Tasting India with us anymore. What's our cooking at? 3. We actually managed to make it to cooking 3. Come on, Sean, read your book on first aid. He is getting quite hungry. So we're going to stop. Nope, nope, the fire's gone up. What do we have to eat? We have the broth, which is quite quenching. We also have this bologna that needs to be eaten up. And powdered candy sticks. It's going to last forever. 3 seasons. Yeah. Let's eat some bologna. Get some meat into it. How is he doing? Okay, still pretty hungry. Might be able to finish off the whole package. And then some. Now let's wash it down with a pickle. There we go. Back to reading the Book of First Aid. So he's learned a few more recipes. Gained some skill in cooking. He's finally learning how to feed himself. It's only taken him 3 weeks. 3 weeks of eating food straight out of the packaging before he decided he's going to sit down and learn how to cook things. He's getting very hungry again. And oh, we got some more bologna that needs eating. How'd that do? Still pretty hungry. Do have some pickled veggies. That might be a good thing to have with it. There we go. And just have a drink of water. There we go. It would be absolutely wonderful if you could finish getting this level of first aid done today. Getting very hungry again, but at the moment we're just going to let that ride. He's also getting tired, which is good because it's actually getting on nightfall. 94. 95. Shoot. 97. It's too dark to read. Okay. What we're actually going to do is we're going to grab one of these candles and activate it. So now we should be out of matches. Yes. And we're just going to finish reading until we gain the level. But it's too dark to read. What happened to the candle? Where's the candle? I don't think candles work the way they used to. How about some cell phones? Do we have cell phones with a charge? Nothing with a decent charge. There we go. This one has a decent charge. So we'll activate that. Turn on and read. We don't have far to go. There we go. Turn off the cell phone. Only used up 4 battery. Good. Throw it back down. Big book of first aid can go down. We are very hungry again. 1 week on this fruit jam. But we just made it. So it's going to last a bit. I'm tempted to light a short fire and just see what we can make. It's just 1 plank this time. There we are. And come back over here so we can actually craft things. No, not sleep. Always do that. Spaghetti al pesto, but we'd be likely to screw that up because it's actually at a higher skill level than we have. Wood soup. This would use up our broth and some of that bacon that's about to go. Dehydrated vegetables. Yep, that's fine. And the rice. So let's batch that. You can only make one, but okay, because it uses up both the broth. Let's use up the bacon. And let's use the dried rice. Pour it into a container, of course. There should be another thermos. Good. Let's drop our gallon jug. We don't need to be carrying that. And get that wood soup. Thread. Uh-oh. Where's that thermos? Is it up here? Oh, it might be up here. Yep, there it is. We also have that pine needle tea. Okay. So, but we're still hungry. No, again. Okay, granola. That's not something we need to memorize. Did we memorize the recipe for wood soup? Oh, we already had it memorized. Okay. Methicola. Bread. No. Spezi bone broth. We have enough bones from that pig. Okay. Cornbread. Flatbread. Roasted pistachios. We could make more hamburger helper. Cheese fries. Doesn't look like we have a lot we could memorize, so maybe we will try the spaghetti al pesto. What's it going to take? Spaghetti pasta, Italian seasoning, water, and our dehydrated vegetables. If we were going to do this, I would prefer to do it with wild vegetables. So there's not really a lot we can make at the moment. So what we may just do is make up another dose of hamburger helper. That seemed to go over pretty well. Water. Doop, 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 doop. And done. And eat it up. How are you doing? Okay, still hungry? Have some more hamburger helper. All good? Excellent. Sleep. No, you don't have to set an alarm. There you go. And I forgot to bandage up his head and everything, but it seems to be recovering fairly well on its own. Only missing single hash mark, so he's what, at about 80% and climbing? Which with his strength is actually a fair bit. And it should be morning when he wakes up. I know I made you stay up quite late. There we go. Did sleep in a bit longer than I expected. He's okay. He's okay. Let's eat this meat jerky. Rest of this I am not terribly concerned about. The jam, maybe. Pumpkin jam. And he's thirsty, so we're just gonna have some clean water right out of the keg. Okay. Let's wield, because it's daytime. Telescoping umbrella. Carry our pickaxe back downstairs. So once more, he prepares to head into the streets. To clear out more of the dead. I'm just gonna drop that pickaxe right here. No need to carry it with us. Spotted zombie child. Where? Due south? Excellent. That's where we're going. Okay, nothing that causes us great concern. Decayed, zombie cop, zombie child, zombie, tough zombie. And these are all things that he has been handling since the Cataclysm started, so... Once they get closer, we're going to switch to the fire axe. Alright. Some sort of muscle-riddled zombie and a small child rushing towards him. Grips his axe, swings, cutting deeply into the athletic, tough zombie. Tries to back away, but it follows him. Swings, missing, and it grabs him. It bites him in the head and claws him in the arm, but he does manage to damage it further. And with another swing, takes it down. Dodging out of the way of this child. Misses, and then kills it in a single blow, sending it flying away. We're actually just going to go to our umbrella and make that U. There we go. Wield U. Store. Yeah. I should have dropped our backpack, I think, before starting that, but that's okay. Just quickly butcher this guy up. Hit the child. Now we'll see if they had anything interesting. Filthy hoodie. Some chewy candy. A cell phone, some charge to it, chocolate bars, cotton balls. Hey. Okay, you can currently see 6 monsters. A single zombie sees him, and a zombie cop. Okay. Once again, he backs away, switching to his axe. Was once an officer of the law. He lunges towards him. Here's the thump. Why? And where? Cop grabs hold of him, but not before. He digs deeply into it with the blade of the axe. Swings again. Misses. Cop claws him. Then hits him in the arm. He finishes it off with another blow. Skill and cutting weapons is increased to 2. Ooh. The zombie manages to rip his backpack a little. Not before he buries the axe deep into its gut. And then, with a second blow, he knocks it down. Butcher. Cash card. Ooh, a first aid kit. Yes. Cash card. A thermos. Okay. We're just going to back off a bit and just right here drop our... Oh, no wonder. Oh my goodness. What are we carrying? How are we doing now? Torso encumbrance, only 10. Excellent. Tried duplication error. Okay. I don't know why that says DS. Okay. We've gripped the fire axe. Oh. Okay. So we have to drop the fire axe. We're going to go down, get a couple zombies' attention. There we go. A decayed zombie and a regular zombie. He might not be able to get off of that beetle. Pick up the axe. And so, he continues south along this block towards his family home. Sunlight beating down on him. His pale skin. Decaying corpse that wanders towards him. Smashes it with the axe. And then again, sending bits flying as he knocks it down for good. Ooh. And another Shen gets closer. Swings, missing. Again. And it grabs him. So he buries his axe in it, knocking it flying away. It's not a problem anymore. Okay, one. Oh, zombie has come closer. Nope. Nope. Hit the wrong button. A couple of blows knock it down as well. And they just keep coming. Okay, slashes this one, and then it grabs him. He misses, bites his leg, but fails to penetrate the knee pad. Oh, he takes it down. He can still be seen. Oh, it did get off of the beetle. Now there's a fat zombie stuck there. Okay, we'll just keep going. See if it can make it off. Just chop up these guys as we go. Anything interesting? No. Some electronic devices with batteries. Not great batteries, but some popcorn. Yeah, what the heck, we'll eat the popcorn. And like that, we're full. Oh, a cash card. Stick that in our pocket. So far, still just the fat zombie. It's managed to bust through the windshield. I want to kind of get down there. It's smashing at the car. Ooh, we've got quite a few that have seen us now. We need to back away. Yeah, they're inside the car now. It's slowing them down. First arrives. He hacks it with the axe. And finishes it with a second blow. Turns to the second. He gropes at him, but he ducks out of the way after he guts it. And then takes it down with another blow. There's 3 of them in that beetle. And while they're still trying to hack their way out, we'll chop up these bodies. Okay. You can only see 4 zombies at the moment. One of them's a crawler who can't... That's more of a problem. That zombie brute could be a problem. Not as dangerous as that skeletal juggernaut, but still a problem. Yeah, okay, that's... They're not going to get out of that. There we go. Let's back off. Let's run back a few steps and then walk. Come on. Come on. I don't want to be facing you and that brute. Misses a couple of times, but then manages to hit it just as it grabs him. Misses again. And again. Bites his body, but fails to penetrate the armor. Finally, brings it down. The fat zombie approaches, slashes it. twice, dodging it as it clumsily lunges for him. Then brings his axe down on its head, finishing it off. The final zombie approaches. He knocks it flying backwards. It staggers forward once more, only to be hit with the axe. We can see the brute. There, we've managed to take care of these. Anything particularly interesting? No. If we could get that brute away from these others, that would be best. Okay, we've gotten its attention, and only its attention. This hulking, muscled monstrosity rushing at us. It too takes a moment to step into the beetle, admiring the fine German engineering. Oh! It knocks Sean flying into the street. Picks himself up off the ground, backing away. He did manage to hit it with the axe before it knocked him, but that hurt. He's managed to smash it again, but it's grabbed him. He takes it down as he sends it flying away from him. We're going to dissect this one. See if we can't find anything interesting. Probably not, but you never know. No. Boxer briefs, motorcycle boots, tank top, a travel pack. Oh, that could be. Okay, we'll have to come back for that. Okay, we have a crawling zombie. How does this vehicle look? No wheels. Okay. Okay, other than being horribly damaged now, how are you? Battered? You run. Theoretically. You have gas. Oh, you have no battery. Where's your battery? Here's they only really smashed up the windshield. There's your battery. Yeah, it's completely broken. Okay, we have been spotted by a decayed zombie. A skeleton. A lesser form of the juggernaut we slew before. The decaying corpse wobbles towards Sean. He swings and misses it. It grabs him after he manages to hit it. But before it can do anything further, he finishes it off. No. Are we getting close to that cul-de-sac? Not really, no. These may have wandered north from there. Crawling zombie still hasn't spotted us, but a tough zombie and regular zombie have. There's also a screecher zombie. A thin corpse, with its chest swollen in what appears to be preparation. A thick black ooze dripping from its open mouth. Quite a few zombies coming. We've rung the dinner bell for sure. Okay. Tough zombie approaches him. Nearly leaping to get up close to him, he swings, maiming it. And again, it bites him in the arm. And finally, a third blow knocks it down. The next one slashes, slashing it again as it bites into his arm. Distracted by the pain, he swings wildly, but finally brings it down. He's held firmly by the third of the tough ones, being bitten and scratched as another zombie moves in closer. And he manages to take down the tough one, slashing into the regular zombies. At last, finishing them all. We'll drop the fire axe for now. And just butcher up. Nope. Three on this spot. Oops. Didn't mean to stop. Just because we spotted them, that's okay. Our left arm and head are getting pretty damaged again. Let's pick up the fire axe. The zipper bag would crack. Codeine. Oh, that could be handy right now. I'm going to take a dose of that. We are very hungry. So we're actually going to go up and eat something healthier. Buy our bag. Which is right here. There we go. Eat the vegetable soup, please. Still quite hungry. Okay, the wood soup is a lot more filling. Fine. Okay, that satisfied us. Okay, wielding the axe still. I'd like to get closer to that crawling zombie. A rabbit. Finally, the crawling zombie has noticed us. As it moves closer, prepares himself by just chopping into it again and again. Quickly, the screecher zombie has noticed him, and it's loud enough to have actually dazed him. But as it comes closer, he slashes it, and then takes it down with a second blow. But the other zombies have noticed. He needs to back away. There's a fat zombie coming for him. It has seen him. The others haven't yet. Regular zombie. One with long, dangling arms. A grabber zombie. Not something he wants to get hold of him. First zombie to reach him falls. The fat zombie draws closer. Stands his ground, swinging, chopping into it, dodging it as it lunges. Can't seem to quite hit it, but finally brings it down. He starts chopping up these ones, further away from the mass attracted by the screecher. Okay. Plastic bottle of clean water. Picks it up. Okay. Where is that grabber? To the south. Crawling zombie off to the west, as well as a regular. Okay. It's the grabber now. Come along, you. You can also see a Rottweiler in the distance. The grabber managed to lunge at him once, but that was it. Fat zombie wanders closer. He hits it, backs away, and finishes it as it stands on top of the corpse of the grabber. Now another zombie has taken notice and is moving closer. Swings, smashing it hard with the axe. It gropes at him, but he dodges. Backs away, swings, and then finally connects again, finishing it off. And he begins to chop up these others. And like that, another 3. Ooh, some ammunition. We will grab it. Some cranberry juice. That might be nice. Can we... No, we can't pick it up. Crawling zombie. Finally reached it again. It's gone. The screecher. An acidic zombie. Now that will be a problem. The zombie approaches him, and he immediately takes it down with a single blow. seem to have already been, oops, injured. Another comes, hits his arm, he knocks it back, and finishes it off. We've almost reached the cul-de-sac outside his family home. A huge boomer is in sight. An abnormally swollen, bloated creature with strange, purplish bile dribbling out of the corner of its mouth. And another one off to the west, not as bloated, but no less disturbing looking. He's been spotted. A zombie cop to the east, a zombie child to the southeast. The child is nearly dead. The cop is inside a building. He comes out the window. Sean readies himself, hacking into it, finishing it before it can do anything to him. The child, standing atop the corpse of its fallen ally. He can't quite hit it, and then finally finishes it off, splattering bits of it around. The boomer, the huge one, finally notices, approaching him, puking at him but missing. He moves closer to it, hacking into it with the axe, knocking its huge, bloated body backwards. And then, with a final blow, it explodes, coating him in goo. As he looks down at himself through the haze of purple, he notices this glue is actually fluorescent. It seems to be emitting light. That could be a problem in the dark, letting them see him. Luckily, it's daytime. He checks into what had been a neighbor's home. A child in the backyard. He finishes it off, but an acidic zombie is creeping up behind him, oozing yellow fluid through its veins, clearly visible through thin skin. He holds his space in the doorway and swings at it. He hits it, but as it swings at him, it drops acid all over him. His legs hurt from standing in the puddle. He backs away. It smashes through the window, and then he finishes it off. That is not something he wants to face again. The skeleton has also wandered into this backyard. He takes it down with a single blow. Quickly chops it up. The child as well. Is this... The acid is faded. Chop you up. Okay. Those acidic zombies. After what happened to Eleanor, I don't like them. They are definitely a problem. Maybe not so much by themselves, but they can create just an issue for you if you're dealing with anything else. Okay. We've almost reached the end of this block. But there is a small horde over here. Sean isn't in pain. The codeine has done its work. So he steps forward out of the cul-de-sac, luring them to him. Starts swinging, knocking the first to approach it, reeling backwards. Others have started to take notes. They are coming. Swings, misses it. He grabs him as he hacks into it, and he finishes it off. Okay. An athletic one approaches him as he tries to chop up the first to fall. It grabs him as he hits it, but it doesn't get to do anything else. As he brings the axe down, chopping off its arm. They don't want him to cut up these bodies. He's been bitten in the arm again. He's definitely feeling the pain. He knocks back another tough zombie, hurting it quite badly, and then finishes it off. time, a child swings missing and finishes it off, feeling remorse over the death of such an innocent-looking creature. With a lull in their assault, he starts trying to cut them up. This one bites him in the leg after grabbing him, but fails to actually do any damage. And before it can actually cause him harm, he manages to kill it. Another child. He swings and swings, finally connects, taking it down. Zombie approaches, immediately latches onto him with its hands, biting him in the left arm as he misses, throwing off his aim. Another falls to his axe. As he tries to chop up this child, a tough zombie starts approaching now. He guts it, but it's still standing. He misses, and it grabs him. Then he takes it down. A bloated zombie. Toxic gases emitting from its bloated form. No. This one he doesn't want to face. It approaches. Decides to run for the safety of this car. Climbs inside, shutting the doors just as it explodes. It dropped quite a few things. A lighter. Full of gasoline. Okay. He's been spotted. Something is coming. A tough zombie emerges from the backyards of the block that he's been clearing. He swings, chopping into it, grabs him, and then he finishes it off. Finally, chops up that one. Another zombie approaches, grabbing him, finishes it off. As long as they keep coming at him singly like this, he doesn't find it that hard to deal with them. Some cracklings on one of the body. He's hungry. He eats them. It's filled him up. Ouch! His left arm is now more damaged than his head. Okay. Spotted. Ignore. Spotted. Ignore. Close? Yes. Stop. He hacks it, grabs him, and then he finishes it off. Their numbers are decreasing. Slowly, but surely, he's making progress through Gloucester. He can only see 7 at the moment, in the street south of him. Drawn the attention of another tough zombie and a hazmat wearing one. It's a clean suit. Letting some credence that they tried to do something about this. Even that apparently wasn't enough to save them. Radiation badge and a cash card. Potentially useful. There. A child has noticed him and is wandering closer. He's just barely gotten over the last one he killed. How many of them is that now? Zombie child. Zombie child. 76. And a shriekling. That's 77 children he's had to put down. Dangerously close. Sean just rampages through the streets. The only one that's been able to stop him is a skeletal juggernaut. The brute slowed him down. But only for a while. To the northeast. We saw something to the northeast. Spotted? No. Yes. He's drawn close. Where is this one to the northeast? There's two of them. Two tough zombies in that backyard again. Zombie dog's approaching. Swings, missing, and again, but manages to dodge it. And finally, takes the dog down. That's it. Everything he's killed has been cut up. He's growing tired. The axe is feeling heavy in his hands. He needs to clear up these. They're between him and the way home. At least, the way back to the school. He takes them down, cutting them up. Worried that there may be more back here, he decides to head back between the buildings. He's immediately surprised by a decayed corpse. Glass shatters to the east. The zombie emerges, and one dressed in gear. Electricity. A shocker zombie just hit him. He took down the first zombie. The survivor zombie is uninjured. The tough zombie is slightly injured. The shocker zombie is uninjured. Quickly he climbs the fence. The tough zombie shatters it. He knocks it back. The shocker zombie. He can't hit it. Finally, he takes it down. It's just the survivor zombie left. No, a regular one. Okay, he's taking it out. Survivor zombie seems to be trapped on bird bath. It's fine. Catches breath for a moment. Has another codeine. The fat zombie takes down some of the fence. Finishes it off. It's just him and the survivor zombie now. Waits a moment, hoping the codeine will go to work. Survivor zombie seems to be stuck, unable to figure out how to get around the bird bath. Just fine. Others are coming. Takes down the zombie. He's hungry, thirsty, drinks the clean water, eats some potato chips on another one, and has some lemonade. It's filled him. Meanwhile, the survivor zombie stands on the other side of the bird bath, watching him. Curious look in its eyes. This thing obviously survived the initial start of the Cataclysm, and had been doing, much like Sean, trying to get by. And here's a terrible shriek. He swings at the zombie that misses. Hits it. It manages to grab him, bites at him, but fails to penetrate his armor. It claws him. He hits it again. It's hitting him in the right arm. He hits it again. It's still up. And he brings it down. Cash card, an SKS, a rifle. Not in very good condition, but still a rifle. You heard an alarm go off. No. Inside the building to the north, must be some activity. Decides to separate the rifle from the rest of the death. Chopping up the others. Does he still have his X-Acto knife? Yes. Okay, let's dissect the shocker zombie. I know our focus is quite low, I don't like it, but we need to deal with this. Faulty burnt out bionics and a titanium implant. Okay. Bruised corpse of a fox. Butchery refuse, rotten. Some scraps of meat that are not. Finally, back to his bags. The umbrella. No. Decayed zombie. And a regular one. It's crept out from between the buildings to follow him. He takes it down. And the decayed zombie has entered the intersection, crossing the street towards him. It needs a quick and sudden death. It seems to have perished once before. It doesn't have anything left on it. It rose and left it all behind. Hoping to get hold of that rifle, Sean makes his way back between the buildings. Carefully checking as he goes. A rubber hose. I think he has some, but it doesn't hurt to have another. Some funnels. Just outside this house. Why? Interesting. Could it be somebody had been trying to turn this into a place to live? Another survivor zombie. No. No, 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 no. The last one was difficult. He starts to run. He has this rifle in his hand. Could he use it? Run. And switch back to the axe. Okay. It's nearly dead. He takes it down. Another zombie is heard and approaches. It meets the same fate as the others. They seem intent on taking out this fence, even though it wasn't between them. A survival knife, a cash card. Can't fit the rifle into his bag. You can leave the axe behind. A soldier, no. Okay, it's wandered into the building. Southeast swimmer zombie spotted him. He needs to run. The tough. Can he get through this building? No. Drops the rifle. He's exhausted, but he swings, hitting the zombie. Finishing it off. Quickly he cuts it up so it can't rise again. Pregnant giant cockroach. Yes. It's come up from the basement. takes it down in a single blow. More of them. They just keep coming, attracted by the scent of the death. And each one cuts down as they continue to file out of the basement. This one managed to hit him, but he'll have to deal with the younglings. So many. And another emerges, tearing into him as he swings and swings, finally taking it down. Catch his breath. Decides to try another room. Finally. Opening the door was a mistake. It's 4 of them waiting for him. Possibly more. More, yes. How many were down there? He doesn't know. They keep coming. He has his breath back now. Small and agile, but their numbers are not infinite. Finally, the last of them, apparently destroyed, slams the door shut, starts hunting the spawn inside the room with him. Okay. That should be it. In here. Shoot. Another. No! Another came up behind him. Close the door in case there's more. Close the window. Some made it outside. Not the best place to run to hide. Let us corner you. Shoot. Don't know if those things were growing up. No, it was another pregnant. Some trepidation. He descends the stairs. There's a screecher zombie. Back upstairs. Something's hitting him. Screecher zombie. Takes it down. No. Screecher zombie dismember. Yes. He's too injured to continue. Is there a back door in this place? That door is locked. What we will do, since there is no back door, we will seal up this room, climb out the window. What was that? Is that a nymph? Must have been a nymph. It's gone now. Dang cockroaches. They did quite a bit to us, but we killed so many of them. 23 pregnant giant cockroaches. Wow. Yeah. He's tired. He's hungry. I'm gonna have some wood soup. Going to throw a plank on the fire. Cook up this scraps of meat from the fox. Then we're gonna eat them because they're probably not gonna last very long. Still very hungry. Fruit jam. Satisfied. Alright. Going to sleep. We'll just see what we can do without having to do disinfectant on everything. Sean, with his arms feeling like they've been torn out of their sockets, his head aching almost as badly as it had after the fight with the Juggernaut, and his legs battered, bruised, and slashed, drops onto the sofa, covering himself with his blanket, and promptly passes out. Waged war in the street for an entire day. part of the evening killing cockroaches. Yes. And as he finally wakes up, 24 days after the start of this nightmare, nearly 500 kills to his name. This is where we're going to call it a day. So you have a good night, and we will see you again here in Heather Valley with Sean Redburne.